Before we start, I would like you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Golf Luxury. Russ Cochran. Russ Cochran is not as successful as some champions tour golfers who are a little younger than he is. Could this be a sign that golfers' skills deteriorate with age as they do so in many other sports? Either way, Cochran is still relatively successful as he's won 2 events in the 2013 season, with a $315,000 payout for winning the SAS Championship. Like with many other golfers, Cochran is still eligible to compete in PGA Tour events, even though the odds are clearly not in his favor. He finished in 41st in the Sony Open, but still had a -7 for the entire 4-round tournament and managed to get $19,068 for his efforts playing in the circuit that he originally competed in. Cochran made almost $1.39 million in the Champions Tour in 2013. Rock'n'Mediate. Many golfers who were very successful in the PGA Tour have managed to transfer that success to the Champions Tour. Take Rock'n'Mediate, a golfer who earned $16.8 million in his career in the PGA. His entry into the Champions Tour has been particularly fruitful as he earned around $1.34 million in 2013 and won 2 events. The move into the senior circuit is often a challenge for golfers, as the environment can really change and some feel the stigma of being labeled a has-been. Still, that does not mean that golfers cannot still take home large amounts of money. Mediate made $300,000 for winning the Shot Charity Classic, the highest total that he made for a single event in 2013. Duffy Waldorf. Some of the youngest golfers in the Champions Tour tend to compete in more PGA Tour events than others. Duffy Waldorf, who is only 51 years of age and just barely meets the minimum to compete in the tour, played in 3 PGA Tour events and earned close to $30,000 in those 3 events. Of course, this could be seen as a wake-up call for a player like him to stick with the Champions Tour. Fortunately for him, he has earned over $1.35 million in 2013 and made it into the 6-figure range for earnings in 4 separate events during the season. This has proven that while he will never lead the pack in the PGA, he can still have a successful career in the Champions Tour. Michael Allen. Michael Allen has earned close to $6 million since entering the Champions Tour. He won $240,000 in both the Mississippi Gulf Resort Classic and the Greater Hickory Kia Classic at Rock Barn. Interestingly enough, Allen is one of those golfers who has had more success with age, as he's got 5 wins in the Champions Tour versus 1 in the European Tour and another in the Web.com Tour. He even won the 2009 Senior PGA Championship. While this was big, it also goes to show that some golfers truly enter the prime of their careers at a later age. Allen won a total of $1,353,947 in 2013. Tom Pernice Jr. Tom Pernice Jr. only has 5 tournament wins in his lifetime as a professional golfer. His last was a 2013 win at the 3M Championship. Despite the low number of wins, he still made close to $15 million in his career as a golfer. In fact, Pernice has finished in the top 3 6 times in the past Champions Tour season, bringing home $1,444,527. One point that is for certain is that even the players who finish outside the leader circle in these events can still get large paychecks. For instance, Pernice finished 32nd in the Toshiba Classic, but he still got $11,050 for performing in that event. This puts into perspective that even the bottom tier of professional golfers are rewarded for their efforts. Kirk Triplett. Kirk Triplett is another example of a competitor that could potentially end up having as much success as a senior player as he did in his younger years. In spite of competing in just 21 events during the 2013 season, a number that's 3 or 4 times less than most other golfers in the tour, he still earned $1.39 million this past year in the Champions Tour. This includes 5 events where his winnings landed in the 6-digit range. This is also a respectable total that shows just how sharp his golfing skills are, even as he moves into the twilight of his golfing career. David Frost. David Frost only has 30 wins in his professional golf career. That averages to less than 1 per year, considering that he's been competing on a professional level since 1981. He still had the best putting average in the Champions Tour in 2013 and finished in the top 3 in 6 events during the previous year. Frost won $330,000 at the Regents Tradition Tournament, but amazingly, his negative 21 at the Liberty Mutual Insurance Legends of Golf Tournament wasn't enough for the win as he finished in fourth. He still got $57,125 for that tournament, though, and his $1,630,234 earnings on the same year are more than enough for him to continue running his wine business. Bernard Langer was the top-ranked golfer in 1986 and has 42 European Tour wins to his name and 2 Masters tournaments win. He has been the Champions Tour top earner for 5 of the past 6 years, earning at least $2 million in each of those seasons. He's also been in a tie for the most wins in season in 4 of those years. Because he's a former Masters winner, he's eligible to return to the Masters each year. In 2013, Langer won $56,040 after being tied for the 25th in the event. This is the only PGA Tour event that he participated in during the season as he focuses on Champions Tour events today. This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any of our videos in the future. Also watch the 2 videos that are on your screen because I'm sure you love them. With that, I'll see you in the next video.